Hey guys, Nick or YouToo back again with another video, and today I'm doing something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that is talk about the new upcoming NASCAR video game. So as many of you may know, there have been a couple leaks, don't know if they're true, that the new game will be called NASCAR NXT. Like I said, I don't know if that's 100% true. If it is, we have a brand new title instead of the NASCAR Heat title, which we've had for the past 5 years now. But it's good to see something new. A lot of people were speculating it was going to be called NASCAR 21 the game, which it still could be. We really don't know yet. I wanted to use this video to talk a lot about what I personally want to see in the next NASCAR game, whether it be NASCAR NXT, NASCAR the game 21, or NASCAR 21, whatever they decide to call it. These are features in the game that I want to see that we have not had in previous years in the NASCAR Heat franchise. So before I get into it, make sure again to subscribe, helps me out a ton. Also like the video. And one more thing at the end of the video, feel free to comment what you guys want to see in the new NASCAR games and really what you guys have missed from NASCAR games in the past. So to get into it, a major thing and a major pet peeve I have is how when we got the NASCAR Heat franchise, we did not have a lot of the other features we had with NASCAR 15, NASCAR 14, even NASCAR Inside Line. A lot of those features being some major things like Paint Booth. Paint Booth was a massive deal back in NASCAR 2014, 15, 2011. Whatever year it was, the Paint Booth was awesome. The Paint Booth was a major feature in past NASCAR games that is really missed. It brought a huge sense of creativity to the community, and there's still people I follow to this day who create, make, customize, give their own takes on real-life paint schemes on NASCAR 15, NASCAR 14, and the older Technics games which had the Paint Booth. Obviously, some of you are probably going to say there's a Paint Booth in NASCAR Heat 5 or NASCAR Heat 4, which there is, but it is not a fully creative, make your own paint scheme. You have to use base paints, slap your own colors on there, and then slap pre-pasted logos. There's not a huge range of variety of what you can do, and really it's possibly the most lackluster Paint Booth I've seen in any racing video game to this date. That is one thing I really hope we do see back in this year's game. Whenever it does come out, I don't know the official date. I don't remember when they released NASCAR Heat 5, so hopefully sometime this year we will get to see the new NASCAR game. Before I go on to the next subject, a small thing that came to mind was replays. I know it's such a small detail, but back in, I'm going to keep referencing the NASCAR 15, 14, and NASCAR Inside Line days, we had replays for every single caution, online racing or offline racing, and that was possibly one of the cooler features that those games had. Even though it was so simple, it really brought another level to the game and really just made it look even better. One other major thing I do want to touch on is NASCAR Heat 5's physics when it comes to flipping and their crash damage. That is one thing that I don't think any NASCAR official video game has gotten right in the past, and I really hope to see something, even though that small, I hope to see it corrected, because to be honest with you, it's not that fun when you end up wrecking and going over on your roof and then you fly right over the catch fence, maybe even into the stands for no reason. That's another thing I definitely want to see upgraded or tuned, or definitely just redeveloped as a whole to really suit what it's like in real life. Obviously, I play iRacing a lot, and there's no way you're going to be able to. It's not a sim. It's not a sim. It's an arcade video game. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like real life, but there's definitely a lot of things that they can touch up on and make better. Even though it's not supposed to be realistic, I feel like they can definitely make it more smooth and just overall better for people who play the game new or people that are coming back from past NASCAR games. Something else that I would love to see in the new NASCAR game would be an addition onto the NASCAR career mode. The NASCAR career mode in NASCAR Heat 5 and NASCAR Heat 4 really were genuinely awesome. I played the NASCAR Heat 4 career mode a ton, ended up having a Cup team along with an Xfinity team and doing part-time for all 3 series and then running Cup full-time. That was a really genuinely fun experience, and I really do hope they can build on that feature and bring even more depth into it, which it already had a ton, and I really am still surprised to this day how well they did with the career mode. Even though it stayed relatively the same as the whole game did from NASCAR Heat 4 to NASCAR Heat 5, it still brought a really enjoyable feature to the game and basically took up all my time of what I played was the career mode. So that's something I really do hope they can build on. There's not much I can say of what they can add. Definitely maybe a feature for building your own race shop, something like that would be pretty cool. And I think something a lot of people in the community really liked, and one thing that they did very well. One other cool addition I would also love to see back in NASCAR Heat were the challenges that we used to have, such as Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon racing in Atlanta, or trying to beat so-and-so at a certain track and recreate real-life races in the game. I really thought that was a really awesome feature that they had in past NASCAR games, which I know a lot of people may have not have used it or even played it or even knew about it, but it's really one of those small features that made those games so good and so replayable. I could go on and on about things that I would want to be added or things in the past that they should bring back, but really I trust them, and I really do hope this next NASCAR game is one of the best, and I think they've been putting a lot of hard work, and it's possibly, I think it's going to be the longest time frame since they released a NASCAR game, so they've had a lot of time to work on this. My hopes are high for sure, but can't get them too high because you never know. But I really do hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to leave in the comments what you think, what you want to see in the new NASCAR games, how you feel about the past NASCAR games and what they should bring back and what new features they should add. Hope you guys did enjoy the video again, and I will talk to you guys later.